Welcome to Ireland Daily News. Today is the 20th of June 2026. Story 1. A total of 350 people applied for asylum last week. This is their highest weekly record since September 2024. Applicants included 223 single males and 32 single females. There were also 44 people in couples and 3 lone parent guardians. Additionally, 48 children applied for asylum. Somalia was the country with the highest number of applicants, followed by Pakistan, Nigeria, Afghanistan and Georgia. A total of 33,122 people are currently living in the International Protection Accommodation System. This is a decrease from the 33,241 people recorded last December. Minister for Justice Jim McCallaghan previously spoke to the Oireachtas Committee on Justice and Migration. He stated that about 87.66% of asylum seekers crossed the border from Northern Ireland. They departed from the United Kingdom and arrived in Northern Ireland. Subsequently, they entered Ireland to claim international protection. Story 2. The housing body Circle receives about €10.5 million in annual state funding. The approved housing body's regulatory authority conducted an assessment of the organisation. The results show the organisation is currently in a state of non-compliance. However, it is working towards achieving compliance. Circle manages more than 2,600 homes. It provides housing for nearly 5,400 people. The organisation held €376.6 million in assets at the end of 2024. Its total debt amounted to €329.8 million. The regulator noted issues in governance and financial standards. The body also failed to meet standards in property management. Circle stated it has taken actions to strengthen oversight. It plans to complete the rectification within 6 months. The organisation emphasised that tenant services will not be affected. Story 3. Housing Minister James Browne has submitted a new bill to the Cabinet. This move aims to regulate the short-term letting market. The new rules are described as the strictest regime in Europe. Landlords in towns with populations over 20,000 must register with Failed Ireland. They must first obtain planning permission. These landlords must be compliant by December. Landlords in less populated areas have a 2-year grace period. Sinn Féin housing spokesperson Owen O'Brien criticised the 20,000 population threshold. He believes this was the result of lobbying. Threshold Chief Executive John Mark McCafferty expressed concern. He believes many communities will be excluded from protection. Galway Councillor Alan Cheevers welcomes the establishment of a register. Enforcement power will shift from local councils to Failed Ireland. Landlords are currently rushing to complete planning compliance by the end of the year. Story 4. Drone delivery operator Manna has announced it is ceasing delivery operations in Ireland. The company will focus its resources on the US, UK, and other international markets. Manna says a lack of a clear national framework has left the sector reliant on local planning processes. This has created uncertainty around the infrastructure required for drone delivery. Manna employs nearly 200 people in Ireland. The company will continue to maintain its research and manufacturing bases in Ireland. Previously, Dunlafair-Rathdown County Council refused planning permission for a hub in Dundrum. The project faced local opposition regarding noise and privacy concerns. Transport Minister Darragh O'Brien has met with representatives from Manna. He reaffirmed the government's commitment to the National Policy Framework for Drone Systems. Story 5. In the first 3 months of 2026, police seized or detained 1,005 e-scooters and scramblers. This indicates that the total number of seizures in 2026 is on track to be 4 times higher than previous years. The total includes 754 e-scooters and 140 e-bikes. Additionally, 94 scramblers and 17 quad bikes were impounded. This enforcement follows the implementation of Grace's Law. The law is named after 16-year-old Grace Lynch, who died in a scrambler incident in Dublin. The legislation bans the use of such vehicles in public places. It also grants police enhanced powers of seizure. Dublin North West TD Paul McAuliffe stated that enforcement has been significantly ramped up. However, he noted that communities still face challenges like noise and dangerous driving. He emphasized that enforcement must be combined with public awareness and regulation. Story 6. Ryanair Group Chief Executive Michael O'Leary has extended his contract to 2032. The deal includes a bonus scheme. The 65-year-old could earn more than €150 million. He has served as CEO since 1994. He transformed the airline into Europe's largest by passenger numbers. If he stays until 2032 and hits targets, he can buy 10 million shares. The strike price is €26.70 per share. Targets include annual profits of €4 billion, or a share price exceeding €42 for 28 days. Ryanair reported a record €2.26 billion profit last month. Their pay deal goes to the annual general meeting in September. Chairman Stan McCarthy says this benefits all shareholders. That's all for today's Ireland news. Thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow.